So let's start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, which is going to be the bottoms of the feet together and the knees wide. And for softness in the shoulders, we're going to lie down in a cactus shape with the arms. So bringing the arms to a 90-degree angle. Hopefully the backs of the hands can rest on the ground, but if they do not, then you can bring the hands closer to your head so that you can relax the shoulders completely. And if this feels a little bit too much for your hips, slide the feet out just a little bit wider away from your hips so that you're making more of a diamond shape with the legs. And once you're there, close the eyes down and start to connect with your breath. Just noticing the gentle rhythm of your breath this morning, how it's showing up in your body. And maybe you're breathing through the nose and the mouth so that the teeth can soften, the jaw can release, the muscles of the face, trying to let them completely relax. Giving yourself a few moments of this shape to allow the body to fall heavy to the ground, trying to release any gripping sensation in your groin and your hips. And allow the weight of gravity, the weight of your legs and gravity, to create a bit more opening in your hip area. Feeling the parts of the body that are connected with the ground. So the back of the hands and the arms and the shoulders is really connected. Probably the low back is lifting up. There's a natural lordosis there. But the sacrum and the thumb are resting in the back of where the knife edges of your feet. It's noticing those places in contact with the earth, supported by the earth. Taking a few more breaths, see if you can feel or imagine the body melting to the ground. If you have a Ujjayi practice, breathing in and out now through the nose only, and letting a gentle constriction at the back of the throat make this an audible breath. Let's take 3 more here. Trying to allow each breath to be a little bit longer. And then after your third exhale, use your inhale to extend the legs long, reach the arms overhead, find the full body stretch. Pointing and flexing the toes a few times, shrug the shoulders up towards the ears so that we elongate the side bodies. And then with your exhale, draw the knees into the chest, cross the forearms over the calves. Give yourself a hug here, rock left and right a few times, massaging out the lower back. Try to keep the head and the shoulders resting on the ground. And giving yourself a hug and acknowledging yourself for taking the time for this act of self-care, this act of self-love this morning. We'll find happy baby, so release the legs, take the hands to the outer edges of the feet, and see if you can draw the elbows to the inner calves so that you can push the knees out wide away from you. From there, press the sacrum down to the ground. We're going to try to soften the shoulders, flex the toes super strong. And again, try to push the elbows into the inner thighs or maybe at the knees, depending on the length of your arms and the legs, so that we open up the hips. Rock here a few times left and right, maybe so that the knee touches the ground each time you rock side to side. Letting it be gentle and soft. And then extend the left leg, interlace fingers over the right shin and put the right knee towards your right shoulder for a wind lifting pose. If you'd like a little more, wrap the right arm around the right leg, soften the shoulders, so keep pulling, hugging the knee in toward the side body so that we create compression on the right side body. Flex your left toes towards the knee. Take one more inhale there. And then with your exhale, it's an easy twist across the body. Bring the right knee across to the left. Maybe use your left hand on the right knee to encourage it closer to the ground and extend your right arm long away from you. Keep flexing the left foot, pushing the heel towards the top of the mat, and try to keep the contact of the right shoulder with the ground. Feeling the stretch from the crown of the head down to your hip. And then with your next inhale, roll back onto your back, take the right ankle to the left knee, coming into figure 4 pose. Take the hands underneath your right leg, catching the left hamstrings or the left calf, left shin, excuse me. Push the right elbow into the right thigh and then pull the left knee in. So we've got a posing action here. Trying to push the right knee away, pull the left knee in. You'll feel this in the outer glute, the low back on the right side. Try to flex the right toes and protecting the knee. And then gently release that. Keep the right leg bent. Take the left hand to the sole of the right foot, extend the left leg. And then we're going to try to wrap the right arm around the right leg. So it's a kind of reclined pigeon pose. Trying to energetically pull the right heel towards the left shoulder. Keeping about a 90-degree angle with that right leg. And you'll feel this still in the outer hip, but maybe up a little bit higher, maybe less in the low back. And then gently release the right leg straight up high to sky. Take your hands behind the hamstrings or slide them up towards your ankle, flexing the toes. Think about this as an upside down split. So we want to try to bring the right foot overhead as much as you can. Keep flexing the toes, or maybe you want a dummy point. Pressing the ball mound away from you. Flare the toes wide if you're doing that. Breathing into the hamstrings. And then we release. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh and let the right knee rest down to the ground. So this is reclined tree pose, but it looks a whole lot like Supta Baddha Konasana, just with one leg where we started the practice. Feel the right leg heavy on the ground and relax the left foot. And then with your next inhale, slide the right leg long. Extend the arms overhead again. Find a full body stretch. Take a moment to notice how the left or the right side feels compared to the left. With your exhale, bring relieving pose on the left side. So have the left knee into the left shoulder to the side body. Interlacing fingers over the shin or take the left arm around the left leg. In that variation, I like to take my right hand to my left ankle and hug in a little bit tighter so that it feels some compression on the left side body or descending colon side. With your next exhale, we take the twist. Knee comes across the body, extend the left arm long. Flex the right toes, press the heel away from you, let the right hand rest on the left knee and gaze over to your left hand. And feel the stretch from the crown of the head, through the shoulder, down to your left hip. With your inhale, come back onto your back, left ankle to the right thigh for figure 4. Take your hands to your shin or your hamstrings of the right leg and push left elbow into the left thigh. Again, we want to flex the left toes and pull the right knee in as we push the left knee away. Soften the shoulders. Breathe a few breaths here. Feeling a big outer glute stretch as well as the low back, maybe giving some attention. And then release the right leg back down. Take the right hand to the sole of the left foot. Wrap the left arm around the left leg. Recline to pigeon pose here. We're going to try to pull the left heel towards the right shoulder in this case. So more or less a 90-degree angle with the left leg. And we keep flexing the toes so that we don't tweak the left knee. And feeling that still in the outer glute, but maybe in a different spot. And then we release, left leg straight up high to sky, and release hands behind the leg. Either the hamstrings or slide them up towards your ankle. Pressing the heel away from you or demi pointing. Probably demi pointing is a little bit softer. If you flex, you'll probably feel that in your hamstrings a bit more. And if your leg is shaking, that's quite normal. Mine is too. We'll try to press the right thigh active to the ground. Soften the shoulders, let the pull of the arms, that effort, come from the biceps. And then release, bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh for your reclined tree pose. Maybe bring the hands to the hips and just take a moment. Feeling the hips a little bit more open, the side body is a bit more open. Your lower body region. And then with your next inhale, both arms reach overhead again, stretch the left leg long, take a big inhale here. With your exhale, walk both your hands and your feet off of your mat to the left. Imagining that the body is in a banana shape, so it's a big right side body stretch. We'll take the left hand to the right wrist, if you'd like more, pulling gently on the right arm, and cross the right ankle over the left. Try to keep the shoulders still soft on the ground, and try to keep the right hip on the ground, so the back is still on the ground. Take one more breath into your right side body, then we'll roll onto the left side body. Let the left hand come underneath your head, bend the right leg, and catch the top of your right foot. So pushing the right knee towards the top right corner of the mat. See if you can pull the right shoulder back away from your ear, so you're opening up now the front of the right shoulder as well as the right quadricep. Flex the left toes for stability. Keep the head resting in your hand. With your inhale, release that, roll back onto your back. Last time for your full body stretch, reaching from the fingertips to the toes. With your exhale, walk the hands and the feet way off the mat to the right. This time, your right hand might take the left wrist and your left ankle might cross over the right. Keeping the shoulders soft, the eyes might stay closed, and we pull some length into the left side body. With your next exhale, we roll onto the right side. So right hand comes underneath the head, left hand catches the top of the left foot, and press the left knee towards the top left corner of your mat. Letting the head rest heavy so we relax the shoulders. And then we open up the left quadricep as well as the front of the left shoulder. I like to flex my right toes for stability, engaging the core gently. And then with your inhale, roll back onto your back. I totally lied. Another full body stretch, reaching from the fingertips to the toes. And then we exhale, draw the knees into the chest. We're going to rock and roll up and down the mat a few times. Taking the hands behind the legs. Try to use your core to make this a controlled rock and roll. And if this does not work for your lower back, you can come up into boat pose your own way. But we're going to come up into boat pose. Balancing here on our bum, bringing the feet together and bringing the shins roughly parallel to the ground. We lift the chest and we engage the core here. Lifting the heart up to the sky. Maybe you want to extend the legs. Maybe you don't want to, and that's totally fine. But we're really working the core here. This is Navasana boat pose, so we just hold for a few more breaths to activate the core to get aware of our center body. And then with the exhale, bring the ankles to cross, roll over the legs or swing them to one side, and we step back to a tabletop pose. So the knees come underneath the hips, tuck the toes. Bring the hands so that they're underneath the shoulders and spread the fingers wide. From there, come into your cow pose, lift the tailbone, pull your chest, your heart space through the biceps, and gaze to the corner of the room. With your exhale, tuck the tailbone under, draw belly in, press the back of the heart to the sky, and gaze at your navel. Let's do that again. Inhale into cow pose, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, gaze to the sky, pull chest forward. Exhale, press into the fingertips to round the back of the heart, tucking the tailbone. Last time is your cow pose, look up and lift up, feel the low back lengthen. And we'll exhale into cat pose, round the back of the heart, press into the fingertips and hold there. Shake your head no and yes. See if you can tuck the tailbone under a little bit more and spread the shoulder blades wide to really round the upper back. Then we neutralize. Look down between the thumbs, keep the hips where they are, walk your hands forward, Pranayama. Bringing the chin or the forehead down to the ground. I'm just going to lower the screen just a little bit and keep the toes tucked. See if you can spread the sit bones wide and notice if that creates a bit more space in your lower back. Take one more inhale there. And then we exhale, bring the elbows down to the ground if they weren't. Come into Sphinx pose. So slide the knees back. Cubic bone lands on the ground. Press into the tops of the feet. Spread the fingers wide and then pull the body forward towards the top of the mat. Energetically, elbows pull towards the hips. Let the chest be open and proud, and lift the crown of the head. From here, keep pressing into the pubic bone to lengthen the lower back. Bring your chin to your sternum. Close your eyes down, bring the left ear now to the left shoulder, trying to open up the right side of the neck. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet so the kneecaps are lifting off of the ground, quadriceps engaged. Come back to center with the chin, press into the forearms. And then we go to the right ear to the right shoulder, pull the chest forward, press into the tops of the feet, try to press into the pubic bone to keep the low back long and healthy. And then we exhale, chin back to the sternum. Draw the hands back along your side bodies. Press your way back into child's pose with the toes tucked. Send the hips left and right a few times for a juicy release of the low back. And keep spreading the fingers wide. And then draw the belly in and drag your hands back. We'll come up into a seated hero's pose, hips on the heels. Try to keep the toes tucked. With your inhale, reach both arms up high to sky. With your exhale, cactus the arms. I'm going to face away from you so you can see. With your inhale, reach the arms up high. Spread the fingers wide like you're doing a lat pull down at the gym. We want to keep the arms engaged. Last time, inhale, lift up. Feel the shoulder blades sliding down your back. And then take your hands behind your back and release fingers. Press the palms, try to straighten out the arms. If the spine doesn't work for you, take opposite elbows. Everybody lift the chest high to sky. And then bring your elbows or the fists to the left side. If you've got the fists, take the hands to the left hip and pull the left elbow in. Everybody drop the left ear to the left shoulder and open up the right side of your neck. And then you're even out, so we're going to face the opposite way. Closing the eyes down. If the toes are starting to feel this, you can release them, untuck the toes, and press into the tops of the feet. Let the chin come towards your left collarbone, letting the chin drop and keeping the left ear glued to the left shoulder. And then lift the chin up, but again, keep the head heavy to the left. Beautiful. Release that, bring the chin to the sternum, release the hands. Reach both arms up high to sky with your inhale. Again, 3 times just to work the shoulder blades down the back of the exhale. Inhale, lift up, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, elbows down the side bodies. Can you engage your lat muscles as well as your triceps? Last time we exhale, bring the elbows down. Take the hands or take opposite elbows. We inhale, lift the chest. And we exhale, this time we go to the right. So if you're bringing your hands to your hips, hide the right elbow in. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. We're opening up the left side of the neck. If you've got opposite elbows, just slide them as much as you can to the right. Just holding there, feeling a gentle release of the neck. Try to soften the left shoulder. Bring the chin towards the collarbone, keeping the head heavy, or the right ear heavy, excuse me. And then let the chin up to the sky, maybe the mouth is open, releasing the jaw, releasing the muscles of your neck, skinny muscles. Beautiful. And then bring the chin to the sternum. Release that. Bring both arms out wide enough high to sky. We take a bind behind the head. So interlace fingers, let the hands rest at the nape of your neck or just above your neck, or at the lower part of your head. Letting the elbows come heavy towards the ground. Gently rock the head left and right a few times. Gentle release of the neck. Not putting strain on it, just using the weight of your arms to give you a little bit of traction of your cervical spine. Beautiful. All right, release that. Bring the hands down to the ground, untuck your toes, come back into your tabletop pose, and pivot back up back for a little bit of a release. And then tuck the back toes again. We're going to come into a spinal balance. So press into the left hand and reach the left leg back. Pressing the heel away from you. Extend your right arm on from here. If this is too much on your right knee, you can double up your mat or untuck the toes and press into the top of the right foot. Take a big inhale there. Exhale, draw the right elbow to the left knee and round the back of the heart like a cat. Inhale, we extend long again. Exhale, bring it in. Last time, extend long, try to use your core to stabilize the body. And exhale, bring the elbow to the knee around, press into the left fingertips. With your inhale, extend long again. Exhale, we take a bind. Bend the left leg, reach the right arm around, so catch the top of the foot. Press the foot into the hand to open up the right shoulder as well as the left quadricep. Now, if this bind is not happening for you today, you're reaching back, you're bending, and you're working your hamstrings. If you do have a bind, try to focus on lifting the left knee for more opening of the left quad, as well as the left psoas. Try to soften the right shoulder away from here. Inner thighs are engaged as well. With your next exhale, gently release. We all come back into a spinal balance, extending the left leg and the right arm. With your exhale, come back into your tabletop pose. Take one cow just to rinse that out, lifting the chest and the tailbone. Exhale is your cat, tucking the tailbone. Feel the undulation of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Neutralize again. Press into the right arm, reach the right leg back. Press the heel away from your toes, point straight down to the ground. Keep that, extend the left arm forward. Draw the belly in, take an inhale. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee, round the back of the heart. With your inhale, extend everything long. Exhale, bring it in, press it to the fingertips. The last time, ride the weight of your breath, and exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. This time we inhale, extend long, and we take the bind. Bend the right leg, internal rotation of that left arm. So my thumb points down, touch the top of the foot, and press the foot into the hand. Again, if you don't have the bind, you're bringing your hamstrings some more. So we try to press into the right hand, try to press into the top of the left foot if you have the toes untucked, to find upward energy, lifting of the heart, lifting of the right heel.